This is Martin Kiely from Cork City, Ireland. Present with me today is John Fleming, who's head of Sightsavers Ireland. John has joined me today from Dublin. He's literally just off the train, and he's joined me today at my hypnosis centre in Cork City. John is here because of World Hypnotism Day. Now, World Hypnotism Day, January 4th, 2007, is a day when hypnotists around the world held free and low-cost events to educate and inform the public about the benefits of hypnosis, hypnotherapy, and self-hypnosis. In Ireland, I held a number of events, including a group stop smoking program. Participants who registered for this specific World Hypnotism Day event benefited in two ways. One, they only paid 50% of the normal cost of a session, and two, they stopped smoking. All fees received for the World Hypnotism Day Stop Smoking program is now being donated to the nominated charity, Sightsavers International. John is here today just to explain about Sightsavers and the work they do. Welcome, John.
Thank you very much, Martin, and thank you for the support from everyone that was involved in the event on World Hypnotism Day. I'd like to explain a little bit about what Sightsavers does. It does what it says on the tin. We work to save sight in the developing world. We were established in 1950, and now we've helped over 6 million people get their sight back through simple medical interventions that cost very, very little indeed. With Sightsavers, I had the opportunity to visit our work in Uganda a couple of years ago. And it's only really when you see the people that are affected that you can understand the life-changing effect that a sight-saving operation can have.
And really, John, it's very small amounts of money that really can make a huge difference on the ground.
That's right. For just €28, we can pay for a cataract operation, and €28 is a lot to somebody in the developing world who might be living on less than €1 a day. But what Sightsavers does is able to provide that operation for free, and it can literally change somebody's life. Somebody who couldn't see one day can see a couple of days later after an operation. It takes less than 20 minutes and a day in bed with an eye patch. And
the significance of this then for people on the receiving end, what does that mean?
Well, being blind is difficult in any circumstance, but being blind when you're poor in a poor country can be catastrophic. You're not able to work, you're not able to play a full part in the life of your community and of your family. And in lots of cases, because your family don't know how to deal with you, how to treat you, you're left to one side and to fend for yourself. And there are horrific cases of children who are born blind, and through accidents, unfortunately, they don't reach beyond the age of 5. So particularly with children, but as well with adults, a sight-saving operation like a cataract can literally change your life, because you become part of the community, you can learn, you can begin to work, and you can lead a fuller life.
And I suppose anyone listening would find it difficult to try and understand or appreciate the significance of the work that you do. And I suppose even if one were to try and go around blindfolded for a couple of hours during the day and see how they would get on.
Well, we had this in our office in Dublin when we had a reporter from one of the Sunday newspapers who walked around the streets outside our office with a blindfold on. And an interesting comment from her assistant was that this reporter was ordinarily a gregarious, outgoing individual, and once the blindfold was on her eyes, she just turned into almost a mute. She just could not handle the situation.
There was a shift in her focus and her perception.
Absolutely, her whole world changed even for that short few minutes that she had a blindfold on. So if you take that and you multiply it 100-fold for somebody who's blind all the time, it can be horrific.
And tell us more about the type of projects that you're involved in.
Well, we operate on a couple of levels. One is, as I've been explaining, the fairly straightforward medical interventions like cataract, as I mentioned, but trachoma, which is also a common disease where the eyelids or the eyelashes turn in towards the eye, and every time you blink, the eyelids are scraped, and that can be very, very painful. And it can be treated for an operation that costs less than €10, or a tube of ointment that costs less than €1. It's very, very straightforward. But one very important thing we do is we teach people how to wash their face properly, not to wash their face in dirty water if they have access to clean water, because in a lot of these cases it's simple hygiene techniques that can help to prevent illness.
And the problem then with river blindness, I think
Well, river blindness again is something that is prevalent in Western Africa, and is caused by a fly that gets underneath the skin. It attacks the internal organs, eventually reaches the eyes, and causes somebody to go blind forever. Now we're fortunate that there is medication that we receive free from a company called Merck, but it costs us to distribute that tablet, and each person who may be affected by river blindness has to take a tablet once a year, every year for 20 years, and Sightsavers through its partners helps pay for that, and that costs just 20 cents. So for 20 cents you could be helping prevent somebody from going blind.
And for anyone listening, how can they contact Sightsavers?
Well, Sightsavers Ireland, our donation line is 1850 50 2020, 1850 50 2020, and all our donations are handled in Cork, and that's at Unit 1 OC Commercial Park, Little Island in Cork. That's Unit 1 OC Commercial Park, Little Island in Cork. And our website is sightsavers.ie if you want some more background information on the work that we do.
And for international listeners?
For international listeners, Sightsavers is headquartered in the UK. So the number there is international access +44 1 444 446600. There's lots of fours in that, so I'll say it again. So it's +44 1 444 44 6600.
John, it's wonderful to have you here today, and I'm delighted and privileged to present you with a check for €600, approximately $800, and I hope it will help to contribute to the work that you do and help to change lives in the countries that you operate in. So is there anything that you wish to say in closing?
Well, again, I would just like to thank everybody who took part in the event, and thank yourself again, because it was a fantastic example of how an association can really help change the lives of many people. And it's one thing that Sightsavers tries to do, is to link in with people throughout the various countries where we raise our money through associations, and this is a fantastic example of how this can work in a really positive fashion.
That's great. Wonderful, John. Thanks again. If you wish to contact Martin Kiely, you can do so by email, martin@martinkielyhypnosis.com. That's martin@martinkielyhypnosis.com. If you're from Ireland and you wish to contact me by telephone, you can do so on 021 4870 870. That's 021 4870 870. If you're from outside Ireland, you can contact me by dialing 353-214-870-870. That's 353-214-870-870. Happy to help. Looking forward to hearing from you. Take care. Bye.